Hello. Just in case you're watching this on the playback, for some reason I decided to live stream and I have this really odd urge to try to make elf ears out of liquid latex. I don't know. I tried it once, like 20 years ago, and came out pretty decent, I think. So maybe I'll be alright at it again. Now, why I want elf ears, I don't know. For some reason, it seems like a good idea. Maybe it's a midlife crisis. I don't know. So we can look at really cool old pictures. Hey, Bushi, you just woke up. Timing is perfect. I was actually about to show old pictures because why not? And for some reason, I have the killer urge to make elf ears out of liquid latex. I don't know, but yeah, so here we are. So, but since you just woke up, I went to sleep around 2 or 3 this afternoon, and I woke up at like 9, and I'm like, the fuck am I gonna do waking up at 9? So here I am. He's like, okay. I never said my shit was logical. I don't think Raquel likes hot shots very much. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I think it's more. It's not. It's almost like stoner humor. I just don't think it's her thing. But it's okay. Not everybody likes everything, so it's okay. So anyway, just in case, so I'll get myself a piece of paper towel. So, oh shit, it's trying to get away. Sorry. So for those who do want to know, what you do is you roll it up real small, almost like thinner than a cigarette, because it will get a little bigger as you roll it. I know this looks very strange, but for some reason yeah, it's what we're doing. You want to try to keep the roll pretty tight. I'm not good at rolling cigarettes either, so yeah, slightly different rolling, granted, but not by much. You definitely want the sides a little thin, or you'll have to pinch them later, but I'll show you why. I'm gonna wake up first, get some food and coffee, then shower. That's a lot to do before 4 a.m., but all right. Well, I will play the little pictures thing. Let me get to the tab so I can play it, and then people are going to watch it while I do cat ears. Or
Hello
elf
and
ears.
welcome back to 40 Historical Files. Look at this man, do you know who he is? Did you know he was one of the presidents of the United States? Stay in the
There we
video
go.
to learn more about him and to see 40 photos from 1850, before the Industrial Revolution changed history. Let's get started.
Actually, that might be enough paper towel, to be honest. I may not need that much. So, okay. So what we'll do is we'll tear it off. Let me move my keyboard out of the way. I'm going to use a lid because, well, I don't have anything else to work on. So, hey! Hey, cousin, what's up? I decided to make elf ears, or attempt to make elf ears, and people can look at cool old pictures in the process. So, we're going to apply our liquid latex to the paper towel. This paper towel is all rolled up, because basically this rolled part is going to be like the equivalent of this part of the ear. Not much. There ain't much to do at this hour, I must admit. Alright, I need to try to tighten down the roll, because you kind of want a tight roll on this. And so I'm going to kind of coat it, and that way as I roll it a little more and put this on it, it has a better chance of sticking properly. it's getting kind of clumpy. Liquid like she's like, ooh, elf ears. I don't know why, but it seems like a good idea. This is not doing well. I think that, to be fair, I think this is like a year or two old, so it's not going super great at the moment. So it smells like liquid latex. Man, I forgot that smell. It's kind of clogged up. So using like brand new liquid latex is a much better idea. I'm just gonna say. But let's see what we can do. Like the liquid latex that comes in a glass jar that you can paint almost like like nail polish, that would be better. I'm gonna guess that would be a better thing to use. But let us see if we can take the lid off and see if we can put it on this way. And this is I try to make sure I shake it every like month or so. Yeah, it's not going well already. Shit. Yikes. I'm sad. This is not a good latex for this type of thing, and I'm super disappointed in myself and everything. This would be good if you want to make like fake burns or something. And I'm thinking this type of liquid latex is not the good kind. It's more of a putty, it seems. Thankfully, it'll be close to time for the Halloween stores to open and I can get the proper latex. So, meh. The sides got too wide. Kind of boofed up. Oh, this is gonna be some janky ass elf ears. Oh god. It's gonna be such bad, like the worst looking elf ears ever. Ugh. Anyway, so yeah, you want it bent like that so like you can try to form it to the shape of your ears. That's what I'm attempting to do. Whether or not it's gonna work, yeah, probably not. But that's what the goal we're going for. At least it helps me shape it a little bit, so that's not great. But I was hoping it looked smoother, but it looks like I have sunburn and my elf ear is peeling. Is what it looks like. I think I'd want this on like that part of my ear, I think. I thought she was gonna be talking more, to be honest, like that lady who was first talking about the picture. Like that's wild. I thought she would be talking more, kind of guiding y'all through it, but whatever. Like I half-assed like check these videos out before I do this. I should just in case. I should probably like make sure they're not like a video is not a stupid video before I put it out there for people to look at. Golly, my ears are gonna look so weird and fuck. Thank God that peels off things easily. Anyway, so then you want to get your extra piece of paper towel because just like the rim of your ear, it has like this little backing part back here. Yeah, you'll kind of want that. So, and again, getting the kind of bottle of liquid latex, like in the glass bottle that when you unscrew it has what looks like a nail polish brush. That would be better than what I'm doing. That's what I used last time, 20 years ago. I just didn't realize there'd be such a difference. So yeah, let's get this little corner there, see about what fits right. Scissors would also work so you don't fuck it up. Because I will probably fuck it up, but here we are. I'll be home soon. Just finished karaoke at my local bar. Right on, Mrs. CCTV. Alright. The back of the ear probably doesn't really matter because it'd be going like behind.
Former President Martin Van Buren, the 8th President of the United States, posing in photographer Matthew Brady's New York portrait studio, circa 1855 to 1858. Martin Van Buren was President of the United States during the Amistad trial. The Amistad incident placed Van Buren in a precarious situation. He had received a direct request from the Spanish government to return the African captives to Cuba, and if he allowed the trial to move forward he risked losing the support of Southern voters on whom he depended for re-election.
That's crazy. I did not know that. Yeah, these are some janky-ass ears. It really is. I was going to do karaoke on Thursday, but it was Wednesday. Hate when that happens. Oof. Yeah, I should have got a better liquid latex. But as you can see, getting the general shape of it, it's just jagged looking. It's like, meh. Hold on. Try to get the latex off my fingers. Dang it. Meow.
Meow. You stay put.
Oh, you're quiet as fuck. I'm gonna have to adjust some things. Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me turn this down a little. And then I'll turn this up so I can hear you.
I don't want it too high.
Okay, there we go. Now I can hear you. Alright.
Maybe we can try 85. There we go.
This is really bad latex to use for this. But, I mean, we got the general shape.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so jaggedy. Like it doesn't roll on very smoothly.
Oh.
It tries to dry very fast, but also it's like a year or so old. So
Goodness.
I figured if I like just shake the bottle up every once in a while, it'd be okay. And I guess it's better than it could be, but it's not great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add makeup to it, so it'll be like the same shade as me. Man, it is some. It looks like spackle. It looks like popcorn ceiling ears. Fuck. It does.
Whoops.
Like popcorn ceiling ears. It's what it fucking looks like. It's terrible. Like, oh. Having the right stuff helps, which I do not. Like, if I wanted to look like Freddy Krueger, this would be perfect.
Oh. No thanks. What is that?
These are like Deadpool elf ears, like, you know? They're just Remember, his friend was like, "You look, your face looks like Freddy Krueger fucked a topical graphical map of Utah," and I was like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah. Yeah.
The way he just ragged on him, I heard a lot of that was actually improvised.
I
I
don't
was like,
care. I don't like him. He ruined my life.
"What?
Yeah.
How can you say that about Deadpool?"
Not Deadpool. I'm talking about Kruger. I like Deadpool. He's freaking awesome.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Sorry.
Yeah, it's alright.
I think ruining your life might be a little excessive, but I mean, traumatized is fair.
He traumatized her. Wow.
Yeah, because of the freaking witch that raised me. Well, not raised me, but
Yeah, I will not ask
Well,
you.
she
to go into
raised
that.
me for,
That's
like-
probably gonna it's probably gonna freak
she raised
me
me
out
like.
too.
Well, she didn't really raise me because basically she was left with me because my dad left me with her basically because basically he was my she was basically my dad's first wife.
Oh my
before he
goodness!
married my mom. She was 18
What?
and he was 30 years old.
Hi, Moira.
I was left
Hey!
with her.
Hi, hey, Adela.
So I wouldn't say she helped raise me. She just basically tortured me for half of my
Oh my god, that's
kid
fucking
life.
horrible.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, she sat me in front of a freaking television
Oh my god.
and had me watch it was the last Nightmare on Elm Street. The last one. Freddy's Dead or something like that.
Meow, Isaac. Well, I am
He
sorry
was
you were treated
dead.
that way. I am so sorry.
Kitty.
How-
I hate
How are
this
you doing,
character
Jedi?
because he practically almost ruined my freaking life.
Hey,
Because-
Mr.
Well, not
CCTV.
my life, but at least my childhood life, because I was terrified of him.
Okay, that's
Hey,
understandable.
Bush.
Yeah. So
What?
I don't hate the actor in
oh,
any way. It's not his fault.
Oh yeah, no, he was just playing a part. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
but the character, yeah, I don't like.
I think that scared a lot of people, to be honest.
Yeah, my dad told me a funny story about him, about how he was in the makeup and he ended up scaring somebody in
Finish today's video.
a restaurant or something. I can't remember.
Which photo did you like
Yeah.
the most? Let us know in the comments.
He was in a.
Yeah,
Hope you enjoyed it.
It's
I don't
like
know.
Texas
I don't,
Fun.
Next one.
I don't remember what restaurant it was in, but yeah, he walked in completely in full makeup and
Oh fuck that! I'd be like, nope, I'm out.
yeah, basically that's how it was. Yeah, anyway.
Like grown up or not, I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, he's basically like, nope, I'm out of here, bye. It's like I would have been the same way.
I'd be like, I'll take this to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would have kicked the guy in the nuts and then probably
Well, I don't
ran.
think I would kick the guy. I don't think, but like I'd be like, yeah, that's too much for me. I gotta go.
I'd be like, okay, bye, bam. But yeah, that's
I'd
if
be
he
like,
come anywhere near me though.
I'd be like, I'd like you in Nightmare Cafe. Have a good day.
Yeah.
But he had like some weird show. I think he directed called Nightmare Cafe. I think it was only on for like 5 episodes. It wasn't even that long. Like it was
Oh,
like
wow.
really short.
Mhm.
Anyway, it is a super surprise to see you here, Mr. Jedi Bill.
what's that?
I said it's a super surprise to have you here, Mr. Jedi Bill. How are things?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
I just dropped my latex.
Still mourning. Still kind of sad about my kitty.
Really, if
Aw,
you think about it,
Past
he's got
this
tons
last
of theme
week.
songs.
Really.
Yeah, in the movies he's played.
Aaron,
Yeah.
he's talking about his sad stuff about his kitty. Oh, this.
Oh.
Midnight passed this last
Yeah.
week.
Poor
Yeah.
kitty.
Poor baby. I'm so sorry.
We all love kitty cats here.
He was only 13.
Aw.
13. Wow. That's pretty
And
good.
18 pounds.
That's pretty good, reasonable.
It was a big size cat.
It was more to love.
Aw.
I just got sick. Yeah.
He was a well-fed, well-loved kitty.
It's
I've
stupid.
only got one boy now, and that's Tiger right here.
Aw. You little
And I got-
tiger.
I got 2 girls.
Lady. Go on.
Hey.
Hi.
My key cat's
Hey,
here somewhere. I
Mr.
don't know where he's
CCTV.
at. He's here somewhere.
No.
Hi. I just got back from the bar.
Hello, hand. I got
So
jaundice.
Stuff in the bear.
Aw.
I think she's not. Aaron, are you able to hear everybody all right?
What's that?
I guess not. Like, I think there's some, like, delay because, like, you're kind of like, not, I don't think you're hearing people.
I am.
Oh. Well, I think Miss CCD was saying hi. I don't think you heard.
I was saying hi.
Hi there.
And
How are you?
Jedi Bill was starting to talk about his cat, and he
Yeah, I've got
Like-
other noises in the
Oh,
room.
okay.
That's why I can hear you. Because I got somebody here being obnoxious and rude. Kidding. Sure you are.
Oh my god, you sound like my daughter.
I intended to say that I apologize for coming back from the bar and being on your stream. On the other hand, if you like it, hey, let's go with that.
Well, you haven't done anything wrong.
It's crusty.
Well, yeah, I haven't, and I try not to, but
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have a reason to apologize. You haven't done anything.
a lot of people don't like when I'm drunk.
Well, I mean, it's not everybody's favorite thing, but I mean, you in the chat said you'd come from the bar, so it's not like you hid it.
I didn't hide it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, so you weren't dishonest or anything. And when you drink, I mean, as long as you're not causing problems, I don't see a problem.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Sure.
So what are we talking about?
We're just looking at pictures, talking about whatever. I'm trying to make elf ears because for some reason at 4 o'clock in the morning that seemed like a good idea. So I'm like, all right, I guess that's what we're doing.
All right.
My ADHD is like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, all right, I'm not doing anything else at the moment.
You know, I am a cat person. I really am. Okay,
Aw,
I'd
me
prefer
too.
to have a cat than a dog. I really would.
I do as well.
However,
And my cats will attest to
Yeah,
this.
in my
No, cats are
condition,
less-
I would.
likely to bark. Or make noise.
Well, yeah, they're
less likely to
quieter.
fart,
You don't
really.
need a leash to take them outside. It's good shit.
In my opinion, I'd rather have no pets. Or in my condition, I would rather have no
Well,
pets.
yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
That's
Although
understandable.
pets are supposed to help you a lot, like emotionally.
Well, that's the thing is, my two roommates, they both have pets. Right? They've
Oh, okay.
got dogs and cats. And so, if they don't clean the litter box, then it
Ew.
smells like ammonia in the kitchen. And it pisses me off. And then, today I was using the weed eater, and I was cutting the weeds down in the backyard, and I stepped in the dog poop.
Oh, I'd be
no.
so mad. I would lose my
I was-
shit.
I was furious.
Oh, I would be too.
You know, like seriously, okay. I get it. You got dogs. You got to take them out 3 or 4 times a day. I get that. I picked up after my dogs.
Right.
It annoys the shit out of me that they're not picking up after them. And so
No, like, maybe
every
you won't
time
see it.
I'm out in the backyard doing something, I step in a pile of shaving cream and I'm pissed for like an hour.
Maybe you should make them mow the yard if they're gonna leave puff muffins out there.
Oh, that would be lovely if they would
Them fucking
actually
steps.
do that.
I'd be like, get your ass up there and mow, because if it's gonna be shit stepped in, it's gonna be your pet shit that you step in.
Well, I've been after them to clean the dining room for 3 weeks and they haven't done that yet.
How old are they? It sounds like you're roommating with teenagers.
It feels like I'm roommating with teenagers, but they do pay the rent, so
Okay, well that is something.
Yeah, that's
You
pretty
know, Mr.
Paying the bugs, they made
CCTV,
the best and didn't pay.
Jedi Bill.
when you once came to Tucson and my apartment that one time, I had 6 cats.
Dang.
Now I have 3.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know
It's okay.
you and
It's not always easy.
you and Nina both love your pets, so
They
Yeah.
are adorable.
I totally understand that you're going through a lot of pain.
Generally,
I
we like
just-
animals more
I
than
don't-
people.
I don't have the same feeling toward pets. To me, they're just animals, and I don't really care. I,
stumbled across this bit here.
but
Well, I don't know. I don't know if that part was super necessary, but okay.
say
To
again.
me,
Well, I just said I don't know if that part was necessary. It might make him feel like that you're not.
Oh no, I'm empathetic. I am.
It did sound a little less so when he said that you don't really see pets as family. Like
This is clearly.
I don't know, but we
That
do.
is true. Yeah. Okay, I
I
can see
know
how that
some
would.
people.
Yeah.
Some people need our four-legged companions.
Yes,
Right.
I agree.
And
They can lift you up when you're down.
I'm not one of those people, but
They,
I understand. I understand why others are those kinds of people.
When you're super lonely and you have a four-legged buddy who loves you unconditionally,
Mm-hmm.
no matter your faults.
Now,
Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
their
I know,
mission in
you're-
life is
yeah.
to be loved and loved.
But for me, this is kind
That's
of like
their
the same
mission.
level.
And they leave the earth knowing that they're loved.
Especially around where it gets
Except
to-
Bob, she's kind of an asshole.
I think our four-legged companions make us better human beings.
I like to think so. They're also good indicators because if someone, oh hey Dave Myers, how are you doing, darling? I guess we just can't sleep, so I'm attempting to make elf ears. It looks terrible,
So to be here
but you know,
that little boy inside of me.
you could spray bacon grease on the oh, gross.
I thought there was going to be.
Boosh, I can't with you. Ugh,
Well, good
He
night,
is too much
Isaac and
sometimes.
friends.
that is so gross.
What the heck?
Ooh, hold on a second.
Well, apparently all railway. Oh, yeah, to be fine.
Dave Myers, good to see you again.
Ooh. It's a check rail here. We've got two rails here, so this could have been a crossing or perhaps a curve. I'm not really sure. It's all very overgrown still. This has been, I don't know,
Boosh McFadden. That is funny as hell.
not much.
Because I do actually have like a cup of
Oh, it curves up.
bacon grease in the refrigerator. I keep it when I make bacon in the morning. Keep the grease. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put it in a spray bottle and spray it on the poop in the yard.
Out of the envelope. Another level crossing here, which has not been used in. Obviously, when the flanges come through this, they would cut a groove. So there's been stuff moving over here, but nothing through here for a while. They've just.
I'm yellow.
You'd never know there's a railway.
Why are we watching a video about abandoned railways in Scotland?
You never know there was a railway.
Ooh, Scotland.
Because it's Scotland. That's why.
Wow.
Dude, look at my hands. They're all bleh.
The railway disappears into just a spinny of trees.
My uncle lives very close to Yosemite Valley, and a long time ago, well, 100 so years ago, a lot of prospectors were up there, and so they put a lot of railways in. So there's a lot of abandoned mines and a lot of abandoned railways up there in California, near Yosemite. And so, I don't know. I don't really find these videos very interesting to me.
Oh, there's a station.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure other people find them interesting.
No. You could see abandoned railways. You could probably see ghosts or something.
What
Oh,
the fuck did I walk
Wow.
back
no,
into?
I have seen ghosts before.
I thought this looked. Oh god, that looks really sketchy.
What did you walk back into? Is that what you asked?
That stuff sounds. What is this weird shit? Like,
I have
hold
no
on, what-
idea. It's playing on your show.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be stuck. Same with the list.
Oh, what do we have?
Um,
the most interesting thing is.
I don't know.
we have
Abandoned
found-
railways are
did it
not
play
interesting to
Buffy's?
me.
Because it played this.
Hello and welcome back.
Yolo
What do historical
So it should have gone straight to this.
Ah, the history stuff. Ah, got
Did it not? Did it go to this already? Yeah, it
No,
did.
it went to the yeah.
All right, so it did play everything it was supposed to. I just didn't know it was going to. I guess it's abandoned railways. Okay, why not? Okay.
Okay.
I guess abandoned railways in Scotland. Here we go. All right.
Sure, why not?
I found some extra material.
Oh, what do we have?
I'm thinking making cat ears at some point. I think it'd be just sassy to have Gucci cat ears.
We have found a
That's cool. That's cool.
put on them
Yeah.
hideous
Happy.
and
What are you doing, kid?
child's play area, but underneath
You know,
that-
stinker.
So that's what you do when you can't sleep is
Normally
projects
I
and stuff.
don't. I don't make ears, but I decided tonight. I was like, you know what?
Should I
Why
go
not?
left?
Don't know.
I mean, like,
And we're at the Alfred Valley Railway.
He
And
just
it's-
left.
Who left? Oh shit!
Jedi Bill. He left.
Oh dear. Maybe his internet went down or something.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, that's a possibility.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Or maybe we weren't talking to him enough. I don't know.
That's also a possibility.
Oh,
Or he was
let's do
sad
that.
about his
Not running.
lost cat or
On
something.
that evidence.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. We, oh
Looking
shit.
at it, the tracks are connected there.
I sympathize.
Some kind of private play area thing. But we do
Should we like message him and like send him hugs or something? So he knows we care.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're just idiots showing that we care. We're like, we do care. We're just practice showing it sometimes, y'all.
Happy, baby, baby, baby.
All right, calm down.
And a
Go see your
railway-
sis- go see
railway
Sissy.
railways come in to use them.
Bug.
And
The
this
funny
is-
thing is I didn't make her hyper either.
I should probably just type her on her own.
Unkempt, maybe. Everything's, you know, we got
But your
grass growing on
your
site.
owners have dogs. What you need to do is take
Oh,
the dog, put their nose in it, and go. You see that? You see that? Bam.
Yeah.
How
We
you
got
teach
the
them.
cats a few times when we needed to. Thankfully, we never had to do a lot.
You know, dogs are like children.
I don't know sometimes because when I try to rub my daughter's nose in things, it doesn't go well. He hisses at me.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. Oh my.
Which this little kid actually did something similar. I mean, I didn't rub her nose actually, but like, I think she spilled my nail polish. I put her near it, and I'm like, "You spilled this. That is not good." And so, like, I kind of did. So, like I said, I didn't actually rub my nose in it though, but I put her like close to it. I was like, "No."
Well, I didn't inherit this desk until recently. However, this desk is from the farmhouse in Kansas, so it's over 100 years old.
Oh, it sounds fancy
And-
as fuck.
Yeah, my cousins.
Not a good idea.
My cousins used it as a nail polish, a nail polish platform, and so I've got all kinds of glue and everything all over the top of the desk. I'm trying to figure out how to restore the original finish to it, and
Oh,
I'm not
You
sure
might
how
want
to
to
do
make sure
that
there's
yet.
nothing attached to it, if you know what I mean.
okay. All right.
Spirits.
Do you feel like this about houses and furniture, or does it count for books too? Does it have to be over 100 years, or does it have to be over 25 years? Like, where do we draw the line?
It depends on what people
No, she's
like.
the one that seems freaked out that you have a 100-year-old desk. Like, she thinks that somehow, like, people have been murdered on it or something.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm like
Let me-
100 years old,
um,
could be attached to it.
Well, I mean,
Like an
couldn't somebody
I'm
be
going
attached
to-
if it's 25 years or 10 years?
I'm going to turn on my
Maybe the
camera.
desk had a happy life in a good functioning household.
I'm going to turn on my camera and show you some stuff. If I
Alright.
can get my computer to not lose the internet while I do it. But let's see if I can do this. Okay. That picture right behind me.
Oh yeah, barely I can
Uh,
see it, but yeah.
Yeah, let's see if
Actually,
I
hold
can.
on. I can enlarge it. Actually, give you a second. I gotta hit the right button. There we go.
Ah, there. Okay, good. That's called the smithy.
That's a iron worker. Blacksmith.
Yeah, it's art. Okay, it's
Very cool.
It's
I
really
have a
not
painting.
that expensive.
I have a painting in my
Um,
house here somewhere.
I love it though, but it's not that expensive.
Well, it doesn't have
Now
to be.
that
You can
one-
Be happy with it.
Nope, nothing.
You seem to have frozen up.
Oh, it's really weird. We've gone from being relatively heavy
Oh,
rail
man.
I mean, you still can see it though, so I mean that kind of works. So it froze on the painting. so
That's a
we
pretty
can see it.
pan.
Yes. Yeah, his camera froze. I think because he moved it. Sometimes
Oh,
cameras
boy.
do that, especially like any camera I have because my stuff's kind of janky. There we go. He's back now. All right,
Ah.
but it worked though because you turned the camera. We saw the painting before it froze. So it's perfect.
Oh, okay, good.
Usually,
Okay.
at least it froze in a good spot, like
Yeah.
what you wanted.
That's much better. I would show you my phonograph, but
Yeah, I
what the
saw
hell?
that.
Why
but
not?
it's
I'll
still
show you my
awesome.
phonograph too.
Don't play it for her. Don't play it for her because
No, no,
like,
no. I'm.
It sounds like a horror movie.
It does actually.
You'll send Erin running. She'll be like, "Nope, I'm out."
I know. I'm still. I need to
The phonograph
lubricate
can make the
the
needle
gears
sound
and
scary.
everything.
What in the world? is
Okay,
that thing?
so I'm not showing the phonograph, or I'm showing it but not playing it, right?
Right.
Okay.
Because you need to oil it up or whatever it is.
Yeah, I
it's
need
part
to.
of the thing.
Yeah.
And right now it
Work
sounds
on the
scary.
mechanics of it again.
Over 100
It
years
sounds
old.
kind of wobbly. It sounds kind of wobbly when it plays.
Say again?
I was just explaining to her what's wrong with it. It sounds kind of wobbly, and so when singing
Oh, yeah.
happens, it sounds very creepy. It sounds like something from a horror movie you'd hear playing down the hall.
Yeah, it is over 100 years old though. So
Yeah, it's super old. It just needs some
But,
fixing up. But he's not gonna play. He's just gonna show it to you.
like the painting on my back wall there is only like 60 years old. And I've got several in my living room from the same artist, and they're only 60 years old. But a very famous artist, just that nobody ever, wants those pictures. They want the one that I'm not willing to give up.
Well, at some point, probably somebody will, because a lot of times it'll be that one person who wants something that's not mainstream. That's like, no, I want this one.
Well, maybe. I mean, I'm willing to sell off my my antiques.
I wish I had the
in order
money. I
to-
would do it because I love old
No,
things.
thanks.
I call myself a keeper of old things. Although usually it's like old books, but whatever.
Yeah.
Antiques
it's
might
weird,
have
right?
spirits attached to them, so no thank you.
Oh, yeah. There's none attached to these.
No, they had happy families. They lived with his
Yeah.
grandmother, and they were happy and nice and functional accessories. It's okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
And besides, honestly, couldn't that happen if something was only 10 years old? If something bad happened, I mean, couldn't that technically? Just because something's old doesn't mean anything bad happened.
That's yeah. It doesn't have to have something.
But she
bad
seems
happen to
very
it.
edgy about
Exactly.
antiques, and I think it's probably from movies. But I think lots of antiques probably had good homes and probably spent most of their time in an attic anyway.
Yeah, the phonograph that I was going to show spent most of the time in the garage, my grandparents' garage.
So, yeah.
Why? Because one of my uncles stripped the gear on the spring. It took me a year to get somebody to be able to manufacture a new gear for that spring.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's the phonograph is working, but I do need to put more effort into it to get it to play right. But it's not haunted. It's just not playing right. That's all.
I think there's a lot of movies that show old things being haunted, and I think that's kind of what does it to her.
No, my mom even says that. My mom even says that antiques can have things like that attached. So, yeah, she knows a lot about that stuff.
I have
I think it depends on the environment. If it's just in a regular environment with regular life, I don't think anything weird about it's gonna be.
I have a piggy bank that is 150 years old
Impressive.
from my great grandmother, and that piggy bank. Oh, I wouldn't give that up for a heartbeat, but it's not worth a lot because it's just a piggy bank. It's a little
It's
puzzle
worth a
block.
lot to you.
It's
And that's
worth
what matters. And that's what
everything to me. Yeah, exactly.
She inherited it from your family.
I have no idea. That was just a black hole full of gears and bolts and drive shafts and weird things.
Unfortunately, we didn't inherit
No.
anything from ours.
Things like that, I think, are weird.
I
Yeah.
didn't inherit
This I just think.
a coin collection after my biological grandfather passed away, but unfortunately, it was stolen.
Oh,
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be mad.
Oh, yeah. My dad wasn't too happy.
Mirror on it so the driver can see what's going on the track.
Yeah, it does happen though. Sometimes. I mean,
Did I tell
Oh,
you
yeah.
this?
That is nasty. And then we got this lot.
Yeah, my grandfather had a
all right.
coin collection.
I'm turning my camera back off.
Okay.
Where these characters come from
There.
Oh, she's a.
at all.
That way I can pick my nose and smoke and snack on, junk food.
Don't wake me, young lady.
The Swedish.
Yep, burp, 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 burp.
I will do it. All right, you asked for
Burp,
it.
burp,
You asked for it.
burp, burp, burp.
You asked for it.
I have no words for this.
Uh-oh. Don't get her wound up. You're gonna get her even more wounded up.
Yeah,
Are you
it's gonna
very
I know.
bad way? I am. That is too.
I really thought it'd be like more fun stuff to watch. Like I thought I had a better playlist going, but I clearly did not. What on earth?
That's my sister doing that with our dog.
Oh, I was like, dang, someone's stomach must hurt. Holy
I was
fuck.
gonna say, that's wild.
Wow.
I ain't done that in a while.
Like, good Lord.
He's like, that's bad. Did you hear my dad? Oh my god. He's terrible.
No, he's like,
Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. We don't want to wake dad up.
did you see?
Yeah, I seen her just try to keep it down a little bit. 'Cause we don't want to wake dad up.
Or Kelly.
Or Kelly, exactly. We don't want her up either. But if we have to freaking deal with dad going, you better keep
Hello
it down.
and welcome back to 40 Historical Files.
I
Okay,
love
this
it when
one-
I'm just
Yeah,
walking through the
102.
living room and into the kitchen and
This
just go
video will be showing you 102 rare historical
with every other step. It's like,
Let's get started.
yeah,
Walking
I'm an
forward.
old man now. Damn.
Right on. How are you doing?
Too tall rub. How tall are you,
Yeah.
buddy?
I think he's like 6'2" or 3", I think.
That's pretty good. My uncle Lynn, fortunately we lost him this year, the beginning of this year in January.
Oh,
He committed suicide.
honey.
He was
okay.
6'3". Yeah. 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 But he did it for a reason. He was trying to protect his
Well-
son. Which is what did he be to me? He beat no, my sister and I, he's our uncle. He'd be cousins, so yeah. He's only, I think his name is Claire. I think he's about, I'd say 10, 11, 12. And yeah, my uncle Lynn, he ended up committing suicide.
That's
My
terrible.
mom was pretty upset that
She was devastated.
she was devastated. You know. And I only seen my Uncle Lynn about, I think, God, I seen him when I was younger. I know he visited, I think, a few times, 'cause I remember bits and pieces, but I remember the last time I saw him was probably, God, a few years ago, because I was able to Skype him, and I actually saw him, and my mom's mom there, Grandma Faye, and yeah, that's
My bad. He's 6'8".
6'8". Holy cow! You're that
Yeah.
tall? He could
I
be a
think-
basketball player. My
I'm
God.
sure he's heard that 100 times. I always avoid saying that to tall people because I know they've probably heard it forever.
Of course they've heard it forever. And also, how's the weather up there? Right?
Oh God,
Like,
I know.
God, please.
Hey, how's the weather?
Come up
there,
with
buddy?
something new.
Yeah, I try not to say that to people who are tall. I might be like, well, goodness, but that's
I met a guy at the bar who was about that height.
Wow.
Maybe 6'5" or 6'6".
I think the
My
guy was
brother is
2001.
6'5". My oldest brother. He's 6'5". He's tall.
And this guy was from, where did he say he was from? Very close to Belgium.
Oh wow.
Belgium.
Fancy.
Wow.
Well, anywhere, somewhere in Europe, yeah. But he was really tall. And I did
Somewhere in
not
Europe.
ask him if he was a basketball player.
Right.
You know, I learned a few sensibilities over my years in the bars.
Same.
Just don't be an ass.
And then he has every right to tell me how's the weather down there because I'm only 5'1". So,
Ah, there you go.
so I mean, hey, he has every right to say how's the weather down there. I'd be like, pretty good.
Cold. Or hot.
Yeah.
No,
Whichever way you like it.
The cold sinks, heat rises.
Yeah, that's right. So he'd be warm up there, and then I'd be cold down there, because I'm a lot shorter than he is.
And
So, yeah.
that, my lady friends, is why I live at 7,000 feet, because it's cold up here all the time.
7,000. No, thank you. No, 7,000 feet for me. I've already been 50,000 feet in the air like several times. I don't think I want to.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
I think
well,
the cruise
flying in a
altitude's
plane
generally
doesn't
about
count, does
35,000 feet.
it?
I think.
Say again?
Oh, she said she'd been at 50,000 feet. I said, I think the general cruising altitude is 35,000 feet. I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, most likely, but whatever.
Well,
I
Still,
mean,
it's still
the
high.
highest I've
what
ever
if it's on
been,
Jeopardy one day? I'm just trying to help.
the highest I've ever been land-wise is 10,000 feet.
Where's that?
And that was going through the pass in Colorado between Denver and
I can't.
what's that ski resort everybody talks about in
Lake
Colorado?
Tahoe?
My cat was hard.
No, the ski resort.
I think Lake Tahoe, I think, has a ski resort.
Oh,
spot.
excuse me.
Well, yeah, Lake Tahoe does, but
Oh,
they're only
Aspen?
like
Aspen. Isn't
yeah,
it?
Aspen.
I got it right. I can't believe it.
There, yeah, see,
I
Aspen.
haven't gone there or skied, but
But the pass between Denver and the ski resorts is 10,000 feet. That's the highest I've ever been land-wise.
Too Tall Rob's like fire in the hole. It's 4:20 somewhere. Actually, that's here, Central Time. That is actually here.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, it's 5:22 here for me.
I choose not to do 420.
It gives me
It has
anxiety.
been it had been recommended to me multiple times, and I've tried it multiple times, and so I choose not to do 420.
You're not gonna do it. Get the heck out of my screen.
There was as a matter of fact, one of my renters once had a son who was growing plants himself, and he actually did bring a strain over that actually worked for me.
Oh wow.
But he's in like, Louisiana or something now, so
Louisiana.
yeah, nothing I can do about that. And I don't really like doing it anyway, but in my
It's not
younger
really for me
years,
either.
maybe I did like it. I don't like it now though, because every time I've tried it, it's Breckenridge.
Oh, it's
Dude, Too Tall Rob, you know where Breckenridge is. Holy cow. I say Aspen because everybody knows where Aspen is, and Aspen is actually over another rise. The rise is only 8,000 feet.
Oh, you made me feel all
Breckenridge.
good about myself for getting it right, and I didn't. Now I'm sad. Oh shit!
That is amazing.
I lost
Wow.
the blade. My little face scraper. I lost the blade. It fell somewhere. Oh, I see it. I found it now. Okay.
I'm gonna rinse my hands off. See? Told you. I can't.
What is that? Let's go to
JJ's like, my dog JJ was like, "Meh." Well, actually, he's my sister's dog. He went, a day.
I'm actually surprised the dogs upstairs have not started barking and stumbling around the rooms and stuff.
Yeah, like, what the heck's that? What the heck's that? I hear whistling.
Yeah, my 2 service dogs always responded to that.
Oh.
Always.
Hello.
Puppy dogs.
Bark, bark.
Bark, bark. I don't say bark, bark. I say Bjork, Bjork.
No, sometimes when I drive by, people say, hey, too tall, and I just bark at them because my dog, she just barks. And there she goes right there. Diamond says hi, y'all. Hey, kitty cat, how you doing, girl?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Oh, another day, another donut. Still living the dream.
Dude, you look like all those guys off of Death
Oh.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Are you retired, Rob, or are you just working like?
No, I'm
you
an
need money?
insomniac.
Ah, got it. No, I love being retired.
Retired, disabled, mental, pissed off veteran, I don't know, a stoner, hippie, fisherman,
Wow.
carpenter,
Other than the stoner
cook,
hippie thing, other than the stoner hippie thing,
canine
you just
handler,
described me to a T.
aviation mechanic, lawn and garden, carpenter, plumber, I don't know. And I even make cheesecake.
Ah, there you go. That's what I'm
good.
talking about. You know the difference between Chicago style cheesecake and the
I
New
think
York
there's
style
only one-
cheesecake.
I think there's only one thing I've only done in my life 3 times. I'll let you take a swag at it and see if you can guess.
Jumped out of a perfectly good airplane.
No, I've done that 3 times. But no, that ain't the correct answer.
Well, I fail at your quit.
Fried liver.
Oh. Oh.
Well, now I do boil chicken livers once a week for my dog, but other than that, no, that don't count. That's But yeah.
Every time I buy a whole chicken, and I cut the meat off, and I put the bones in, and I throw in all of the gizzards, the liver, the heart, everything. I just throw it all into the pot because it makes the best chicken stock. It really does.
Well, yeah. You want the particles in there.
But I ain't gonna eat the damn livers.
You want to wash the cavity out good. I tell you what, it kind of sucks them damn Walmart chickens. They don't wash the cavity out too good on them roasted
Oh no,
chickens.
they don't. Oh, oof. You got to be careful with those Walmart chickens.
Have you noticed since the coronavirus, you start getting that tang of disinfectant with your food?
Yes.
I'm like, motherfucker, rinse the damn dishes, son of a bitch.
It's not like you don't have a dishwasher in the back, dude. Seriously.
Oh, but by the way, not to offend anybody, but some people get offended sometimes out on some of these chat rooms and stuff. These boys talk about their sandwich maker and referring to their girlfriend. And, after many years, I've got one nowadays, and she just happened to be making a sandwich when she was over. And with loving affection, sometimes I often refer to her on the internet as my sandwich maker, but it is with love and affections. Not that I'm just some piece of shit slave driving woman making my sandwiches all the time, but I do eat a lot of sandwiches.
That's actually really cool because I had a
Well,
I
now
had a wife for
the
many
other
many
day I
years.
took her. The
And-
other day I took her to Kansas City to the zoo because she kind of got a situation where she is now a grandma, baby mama because, well, you know, she inherited parental rights on her granddaughter because
Aw.
of some terrible shit in her daughter. But anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, one of those little road trips, little something for baby mama and baby. Let's go to the zoo. Well, I stopped and seen my uncle on the way home. We went and had some barbecue, and somehow or another, I was coming home with a jet ski on the back of my minivan.
How'd you pull that one off?
I'm just wondering why the fuck did I pull it? I mean, fuck, I just broke my neck last year, October. What the hell was I thinking?
Oh man.
But yeah,
Well,
$2,200. I'm heading home with a jet ski. What the fuck?
If the bones are healed, you can still jet ski.
Well, it turned out it wasn't so good. I mean, I took it out for a test drive. I got home, went out to the lake and everything. I was out there at Milford Lake. I was buzzing around, ripping my ass off, and I went to turn, and here this cop is fucking just having all kinds of a fit pulling me over. And I'm like, dude, what the hell you... Motherfucker, I've been chasing you for 2 fucking miles. Didn't you see me? You know, damn, pull over. What you pulled me over for? You know, I didn't even hear his fucking sirens. I guess I was going faster than the speed of sound. I don't know, but I just twisted the throttle cable and I was flying, having fun.
You were speeding in the harbor, weren't you?
I got stopped and ejected from the lake for no rearview mirrors.
On a jet ski?
The busted piece of plastics that I seen on the side of the ski. I thought that was where the beer koozies were that you put your beer can when you're driving. I thought that's where those were that got broke off, and that's what I thought them nuts and bolts of plastic was. But apparently that was where the rearview mirrors went that are broken and gone. But at least he didn't give me a ticket.
I'd still rather use for beer koozies.
But anyway, that was kind of funny. He seen me loading back up when I come back about 2 hours later. Well, I don't even think it was 2 hours, but anyway, I showed back up. I had a friend of mine's rear view mirror from his combine on my jet ski. It's like, man, that's classic.
Get in there. Get in there.
I mean, it's either drive home and order one online or some bullshit, or stop by my buddy's farm there by the lake and grab one of his parts off of one of his part combines.
There you go. That's the way to do it. Get something you need off your buddy.
Yeah.
Bolt it on. Just bolt it on.
Yeah.
Hell,
Well,
I
actually,
got,
the mount screws worked out pretty good. I just used the mount screws that were on it.
Oh, really? Wow, that's pretty good.
You know, I mean, it's got one screw and one mirror, and it kind of flops around and dangles. It ain't worth a shit. It just kind of flops and hangs there, but at least there's a rearview mirror so he can go fuck himself about his damn law. But that's just my opinion. I mean, what the hell? I mean, it ain't like I'm parallel parking the damn thing. The hell do I need a mirror for?
My rear right tail light.
You know, and that was something I was thinking about that when I went back to the lake. And before I put the boat back in the water, whatever you want to call it, craft, I was looking at the rear end like, this motherfucker got blinkers on it. I didn't see a switch on the handlebar, but I was like confused a little bit. But I smoked another one that was all right.
Shut up, bud. Good girl.
I need to get up for a moment.
Fur in the hole.
I'm gonna go find my little gray fur ball. Where is that?
So, kitty cat, what you been up to? And did she step out and go pee?
She must have. I don't hear her. Ow.
Are you okay,
So-
Aaron?
There's the ceiling, and the ceiling fan is not on. And it makes me wonder, how cold is it in your house?
Well, my air conditioner. Can you hear my air conditioner blowing on the phone?
No.
I cannot.
Well, that's pretty good, but my air conditioner set on 77.
Ooh, that's high. I got mine set on 65.
Well, I'm about 3 foot from the air conditioner, and the damn thing it doesn't do shit for the rest of the house. You know, piece of shit landlord that don't caulk windows and fix shit.
Well, I do own my
I mean-
own house, and I only need to cool down my bedroom at night, so.
Well, this is one of them government funded and inspected pieces of shit that really shouldn't have ever passed inspection after I did some further investigation after I took custody of the property. Like, too late, sucker.
That's,
Moira.
I'm sure some
Moira.
money changed hands to pass the inspection.
Moira,
Hey,
do you
kitty.
mind me
It took
asking
4
some
years.
questions?
I've been in this property 4 years. I finally pointed to the inspector, and he pointed to the landlord like, yeah, you're right. This boy does need handrails according to the standards. You know,
should
and
know
guess
that,
what?
Inspector.
The landlord did come put a handrail on my back stores finally, but he only put up one. And after I looked at the standards, he's supposed to put up 2. I mean, there's further evidence of my piece of shit landlord. Well, that's going to be a new YouTube channel coming to you soon with a bunch of evidence of bullshit.
Moira, do you mind me putting a few questions?
You've been popping them all night. Go ahead. You know, if it gets too
Well,
hard, I
it's-
might
it's-
pass.
It's Moira's.
I've been to the
it's-
Bill Clinton School of Education about testimony and testifying, and I didn't recall.
That's why I asked Moira, because it's her channel, and
Well,
I'm
what
not
questions
going
do you want to
to.
ask?
It deals with the VA.
Oh yeah, go for it. Tear it up.
Really? Are you sure?
Why not? What's wrong? Are we not allowed to talk about the VA now?
Well, I mean,
I don't know if the
in my
government is
opinion-
allowing us to talk about the VA.
think it's one of the few things we're allowed
myself,
to
may
talk
I
about.
sing a quick clip? Ole, ole, ole. Happy fuck the cops today. And fuck the Veterans Administration too. No extra charge.
Heh.
Oh, hashtag free Eric Brandt, motherfuckers.
Who?
Eric
Eric
Grant is
Grant.
the guy who did the all of the free information on the internet.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, free him.
Come on, me. Watch out.
No. Eric Brandt is doing well. He was facing 90 years for expressing his thoughts and prayers on YouTube, redressing his government and Denver judges. And 3 Denver judges were offended and threatened by his thoughts and prayers. He videoed on YouTube Live, and he was looking at 90 years, but he pled out for 12.
Ah, fuck.
I changed my avatar.
And
Now,
during the sentencing, the retiring judge popped off a few fucking statements that You know, had the men not been retiring the next day.
If there
It's
are
rather fucked up.
if there are questions about my valor, I will go put on my ACU uniform.
I don't give a fuck about seeing shit.
But
Who's questioning you?
18 years in the Army. 18 years and
Nobody
3
here is
months.
questioning that.
I mean,
Thank you for your service.
I'm
Well,
not investigating, you
Thank
know.
you. But yeah.
My service is my personal
What I
information.
say,
and, you know, is
what
there
I
a
say
reason
about the
you need to know?
VA, what I say about the VA is valid in my context.
Right on.
Okay.
Context
So
or
I'm-
opinion?
No context.
In his situation.
Well, I don't know
Let
what
me-
your
let me
context
explain.
is, but I'm
Let me
listening
explain.
to your opinion.
Not opinion. It is
It's not worth
context.
arguing over. Just go ahead and tell your story, dude. It's okay.
Okay. I
Yeah,
had
you're trying to
18
use
years,
these
3
big
months
words
in
here.
the Army.
Yeah,
I do believe that my third deployment caused the disease that I'm living with now.
Oh.
Which one's that?
I have multiple sclerosis.
Cool.
And I do believe that my third deployment caused that because I had MRSA.
Ouch.
You know what MRSA is?
Yeah, it's almost it's similar to C. diff. It's almost antibiotic resistant.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's usually a skin infection, but I mean you can get it in other places. But
Usually a skin infection, you're
Yeah.
correct. And I had that for 6 months because I was
Holy
in
fuck.
Iraq. I was in Iraq in
Oh, man.
2005, and so they just kept
Where at?
giving me. I was in oof. Yeah, I keep thinking about my earlier deployments. 2005, I was in it was south of Mosul.
Kandahar?
One of my battle buddies, he's got his picture on some of the headline when he was there securing the castle when they took Hussein's castle, where the fuck ever that was. They're like, you lucky dog motherfucker, you come out with your fucking picture on the cover of Newsweek. Look at you, bitch.
Yeah.
You know, or
I mean,
whatever.
it was funny,
Nightly
but I
News.
mean, it was a really hard. It was a really hard fight for that castle, but yeah.
Oh, he
I had
come home with a few trinkets from the castle. Like everybody did.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, as a fueler, I was on the bases most of the time.
Mhm.
Oh, that stuff's gotta hurt, man.
Let's see, 2005. Where was
That's why I don't
I?
wear contacts.
It was south of Mosul. It was
Mizzou?
He said it's south of Mosul. I don't know.
south
I'm
of
afraid of
Mosul.
Kandahar.
Yeah, it was on the Shamar Plain. It doesn't matter. I mean, eventually I'll remember. Or
Well, I
if
mean,
you go
yeah.
to
First damn thing, you had your boot. First
Well-
damn thing, you know, you were fucked the minute you put your boots in the sand over there with all that shit going on.
if you go to History with R&R, Stories with Mr. CCDV is my story from my first deployment in Bosnia when I was at Camp Eagle, Camp, etc.
I've heard of Camp Eagle. One of my battle
Yeah,
boys,
yeah.
Lieutenant Dan. His
So,
name's actually Dan. That's a lieutenant, so I really have
Nice.
fun.
That is fun, actually.
He's
That
like,
is a
"Fuck
fun.
you, Forrest!" And like,
I
"Quit
love
calling me
doing that.
Forrest, motherfucker."
I
Come
love
jump
doing
off
that to
the boat.
people. But we're allowed to get away with that because we were in the Army or the Navy or the Marines or whatever, you know. So we get allowed to get away with that. But a lot of people who are like stolen valor kind of people, they don't get away with that, and I don't let them get away with it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I did 3 years in the Navy, and about half of that was in the medical hospital.
Yeah, exactly, right? But you still served.
And then got fucked on my military connect and got bamboozled into taking a medical or an honorable discharge under medical. And I was like, what, you motherfuckers tricked me?
That's exactly how my career ended.
Dude,
18 years and 3 months.
Hang on. Yo, 22 years later, I go back to the VA court. Had a big old fucking hearing in St. Louis. And they approved my 22 years of back pay for med pay. Service Connect.
Wow. Right on.
Well, with a stipulation that they only pay me 10 years and start cutting the check and fuck you on the other 12.
Got it. Okay.
And I said, no, appeal this shit. And somewhere in the appeals, my lawyer passed away and something about due process and time and shit. And now I'm no fucking med pay. I get Social Security. Go fuck yourself.
Really?
Oh, but you still got your VA hospital shit, so I could go see a substandard doctor and get substandard leftover Canadian medicine. And have some stupid fuck tell me there's a bill that says I can't have my fucking narcotics.
I cannot get Social Security to approve me.
Oh.
I don't know why. I'm 100% permanent and total through the VA. Right? 18 years and 3 months of active service. 4 deployments.
Right.
And yes, obviously I do have a neurological disease. And yet, I still cannot get Social Security to approve me.
That is so
There's a veterans law firm up in Nebraska I've recently heard of. I don't know if you look up veteran law firm search, just do a Google search, veterans, lawyers, veteran benefits.
Yeah. I've done that search before.
But I mean, holler some boys in Nebraska. I've heard some phenomenal shit about them.
You know your name, don't you? Come here. Tell how much trouble you are.
Anyway, I'm 100% permanent total through the VA, and so I'm good with the money I get from the VA every month. All right, now. Would it be better if I had Social Security as well? Of course it would be. And I think that's why Social Security is not approving me, is because I'm 100% permanent total. I'm never going to get better. You guys know what multiple sclerosis is, right?
No,
not exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but if you're having trouble getting your shit, there's a law firm to get a hold of that'll take care of you.
It is a neurological disease.
Yeah, I know what MRSA is and some other shit, so you got a disease.
MRSA, it's multiple sclerosis.
Right. Well,
starts in the brain.
I know what MS is about as well.
Okay, and mine started in the spine, which means it's going to reach my brain very soon.
Yeah.
Man.
So, and recent over the last year, it's been shown that it has reached my brain already.
Oh no.
But, however, also again, I'm not willing to just lay down and die. I mean, yesterday I spent 6 hours weed eating
You
my
might
lawn.
want to get prepared because that day might come sometime.
I'm fully aware of that.
Nothing wrong with
and-
being prepared.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of that, and I do have availability in veterans homes in both Arizona and California, and I will be in a veterans home very soon. I just don't know when. So
Yeah,
as long as
my
I'm still
fucking
able to
VA
do
case-
things around my house, I'm
My
still doing things
caseworker-
around my house.
My caseworker recently said something about putting me in a nursing home. I looked that bitch in the fucking eye and I said, "Do you know of one that has parking for my jet ski?" You know, how fucking stupid do you want? Oh man, I unloaded guns on her ass.
I
She
am
said some stupid
fully
shit like that.
aware. I am fully aware of what my neurological disease is going to do me.
I mean,
When
yeah.
I went to Comic-Con in Phoenix in May, it was
Right.
called Phoenix Fan Fusion, right? But
Whatever.
it's called it's a Comic-Con.
It's not
calls
my
it a
cup of
Comic-Con.
tea, but yeah, you went. I've heard of it, but
I had a lot of fun, okay,
Sure.
on Friday night. Saturday, I don't remember any of Saturday. Nothing of Saturday. Absolutely nothing.
it was a couple of years ago. All that George Floyd shit was going on, and things with Eric Brandt was cooked off, and he was in jail and stuff. Well, I was watching them feeding the homeless there in the mall
Not leave it
downtown
alone.
Denver.
Sorry.
Anyway, I made a road trip 8 hours to
Yeah,
Denver
it's
to
fine.
make
Now leave it
biscuits and
alone,
gravy
you little
for the
bug.
homeless. Talk about a good day.
You need to let Aaron talk.
Sorry, I'm talking to my kitty. He's being a stinker.
Oh, you're talking
No,
to your
don't drink
kitty.
that.
Yeah.
Mm,
All right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
work great tail.
And
But
hello,
yeah, that
Tokyo
was
Trekker.
probably one of my best
Okay,
days
okay,
ever
okay,
was
okay,
going to
okay.
Colorado making that biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy. Delicious.
Yeah.
My dad doesn't like biscuits and gravy. He's weird.
I made 4.5 gallons of sausage gravy and 300 biscuits, and I watched it disappear in an hour.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Had about
If you do it
350 people. 350 people come through the food line that day. If you look on YouTube, Janet's Kitchen, Denver, Colorado, feeding the homeless things, you'll see right there in front of the U.S. Treasury, people show up with a table and a crock pot or something, and everybody helps get together and feed. You know, Janet started it off 10 years ago, and other people have joined in and forces combined and stuff. And it's kind of neat. There's probably about 5 or different groups of people that show up. There's probably 20 people shows up down there to feed hundreds of homeless people that show up. Every Sunday morning, breakfast, 9:30, 16th Street Mall in front of the Mint.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I used to do that for downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah.
When I was still active in the church in downtown Los Angeles.
I mean, I sat there one day, I seen these people feeding the homeless. There's about 3-4 inches of snow on the ground. It's fucking throwing at 11 degrees. And somebody's getting a bowl of cold cereal and milk. It was like, hell, that's going to turn to a popsicle by the time he sits down to start eating it.
Yeah. Well, still tasted good to him.
Oh, man, I was blowing up some people's chat that was live streaming the feed. Who's the stupid fuck that brought cold cereal? Somebody need to get their ass on the line with some sausage gravy.
Oh my god, seriously? These little shits who are doing these stupid fucking streams, they need a fucking wake-up check. They need to actually go
Hey,
down.
now, wait a minute. I'm one of them stupid shits that does live streams. Fuck, recently I'm sitting there fucking, I got videos of fucking raccoons eating marshmallows and shit.
No,
Oh my
what
God.
I'm
Dude,
saying
dude.
is if you're
Dude.
doing things for the homeless or the people who just live in shelters, I mean, you
Oh, these
gotta
are-
go
these are
down and
straight
you
home.
gotta
These
do
are-
it yourself. If you don't actually go down and do it yourself,
Well,
then
why
you
are
have no
yelling,
right
dude?
to
You ain't
talk
got-
about what should be done.
Do you have to yell?
I don't have to yell.
Thank you.
But you kept talking over me, so I did yell.
Well, I mean, no, I was just trying to add something there, but
Go ahead.
yeah. Well, I mean, I've got my device loud, and when you yell, it hurts the ears.
Well, I apologize for that. I didn't mean to hurt you.
No, I just like.
However,
But anyway, sometimes I got my camera sitting on the porch just feeding the birds and the raccoons and shit. I had a damn squirrel out there eating some peanut butter Cheez-Its. And this son of a bitch sitting there staring at the camera eating some Cheez-Its, and then he turns around and damn near teabags my camera. Nothing like a male squirrel teabagging your camera. And like me, I got porn bombed by a squirrel.
Come on, kid.
I'm sure that's funny. I'm sure that's funny.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, if it's your live stream and your channel that gets strike, it ain't funny, but it was funny.
Wait, whose channel's getting struck? What the fuck?
Nobody's channel.
No, I mean, for all the BS I've gotten strikes on YouTube, me not getting a
okay.
strike for the squirrel teabagging my camera.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, you would figure YouTube would strike that, wouldn't you? You know, you're live streaming your camera, and there's this squirrel with just parts. Just how you doing?
Oh my god. That's crazy.
I mean, 1 minute he's eating a peanut butter with cheese, and next minute you're getting teabagged. I mean, that squirrel had
Sense of humor.
that squirrel had to one up the raccoon that farted. Had a raccoon eating marshmallows, and then a minute later he's eating cookie or something, and then
Somebody's cleaning themselves on me. I feel lucky. You. It's like, I think I'm gonna perch myself up here and I'm gonna lick myself. Like, could you not?
oh goodness.
I'm lucky.
Hey Kitty, have you seen these old horror story radio shows that have been popping up on the live streams?
Oh boy, purr. What is it? It's just playing on me, see? Oh boy.
Did you hear me, Kitty?
What happened?
I was asking Kitty Cat there if she heard about these the old mystery radio shows that have been live streaming lately.
I've heard of old mystery radio shows. I don't know who's streaming them, but
Yeah. There's man, Sherlock Holmes and all the good ones from the old days, man. It's like, man, I'm loving it.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
What channel is that?
Let me see if I can find one.
Like the Haunt of the Baskerville, that's a good one. I like that.
Oh, it's called
That's to the back of it.
the channel name is
No, you're
The
not getting
Late Horror Show.
Okay.
You got it?
Sort of. Erin was talking. I think she doesn't realize that her microphone is omnidirectional, so no matter where she is, it will pick up her voice.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to yell at the cat, but anyway, the Mystery Channel name
Baskervilles is a very good one. But I need to say goodnight, Moira.
Okay, well, lots of hugs. It was good hanging out with
All right,
you.
man. Peace. Nice meeting you, Bo.
Bye.
All right.
And yeah.
What are you playing with my fingers for?
But that channel with the mystery stuff, that's called the Late Horror Show.
All right. I will try to look that. That's the name of the channel?
Yeah, that's the channel name.
I'll have to go look that up. Let me. Yeah, I'll look that up here in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I know you like shit like that. I didn't know if you was hip, but now you are.
Awesome.
You know me. I'm all about the good stuff.
Heck yeah.
No way, Elvira. That's so cool. Ooh, werewolf. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
So what is this we're looking at? I ain't got my magnifier here, and I'm on my telephone, so I'm kind of
just different random pictures through history.
old history pics.
Yeah.
And some classic music. That's cool. Some Chopin or something. Yeah.
Because it might just be interested in the pictures, you know. They can
some of that visual audio stimulation, one of that ASMRs or something.
I don't think it's that fancy, but
I don't know. All these fucking new words. I learned English 50 years ago, man. You all on the internet today, like, what have you done to my English language, you know?
It's not so much speaking English. We just kind of chew it up and spit it out.
and I will tell you, I knew back when I was a kid, I never wanted to grow up and sound like my old English teacher. But did you hear what I just said? What are you kids doing with my language? All this, yeah, that's cool.
When you find yourself Googling something the young kids said, and you're like, what the heck does this mean?
Well, I mean, I remember when I was in school and I'd say something like, oh, that's cool. And the history teacher's like, really? What temperature is that?
Right. My mother did that to me.
I mean, here everybody's wearing T-shirts and stuff. And here's this goofball wearing a 3-piece suit and stuff. And look like one of them old mystery guys, from the theater or the library. And I'm like, dude, man, we're just learning English, What do you mean we got to use a period and a punctuation mark and stuff? We're like, what? Yeah.
Well, a little bit of punctuation is important.
Come on. Come on. Stinker. Come on.
Yeah. So what else is new down in your world, Kitty?
Not much, man. Like,
I
might be getting gallbladder surgery in the next month or so.
I had a tornado come through, and my landlord, he's kind of negligent on maintaining the dead in the trees, the widowmakers. Something else I've complained about in this piece of shit house of how dangerous a yard it is with the trees that are neglected.
Right.
Well, after the second tornado to come down, there was some dead stuff that come down, landed on my truck. It's just sitting there parked. It's not on the road. It ain't insured. And if it was, it didn't have full coverage. It's just a old Chevy truck that I value at about $2,000. Yeah. I had a limb drop on it and impacted the edge of the driver's top of the door. it broke the glass. It bent the door frame a little bit, and it did the cab. But I think I can take a post and a jack and jack up and shove that dent out of the doorway a little bit, that door frame, and then maybe jack on the window a little bit. But I think I could probably replace the window and it wouldn't. It just kind of twisted the door frame, which I think is what busted the glass. But since I got the jack and the 4x4 out, I might do that. But actually, I'm just selling the truck. I've been trying to sell it for years, but nobody give me what I'm asking, and there's too much money in parts to sell it any less. Motherfuckers ain't gonna pay me what I'm asking, which is fucking reasonable. I'll just watch the damn thing rust and laugh at you for not buying it. I love some of these fools think they can roll up on somebody with a truck for sale for $2,500 and think they're gonna get it for $500. Yeah. So who's your friend over here with the cat, Kitty?
Oh, Aaron?
Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
asking about you.
What's that? What's up?
I was asking who you were. Seemed like you was talking with your cat most of the time. Of course, I was kind of flapping for a minute.
Yeah, I got him.
He's just kind of chilling for the camaraderie.
Mm-hmm. Is this your daughter or somebody?
Damn. Cousin, actually.
Okay, I mean, she kind of sounded like probably family.
That's weird that you knew that. That's weird. Nobody ever else figured that out. That's awesome.
It's just observation.
Nice.
I need some help.
Yeah. No, we're still up here by Manhattan, and I think I've got the.
I don't know. For some reason, I thought you lived in another country.
I was wanting to move to Colorado, but during my time since I've known you, I've been to Colorado, and the elevation ain't working out for my respiratory.
Oof.
Oh no.
Yeah. To go up and be around Denver and do that, no, that ain't going to work. Yeah. And if I'm going to be in the city, I just don't want to be up in some piece of shit welfare apartment full of a bunch of baby mamas and a bunch of unwatched children fucking around in my yard, pissing off my dog or something,
Oh, shit. Right.
I mean, you can see me, the grumpy old bastard on my porch. Get off my yard, you little bastards. I just don't think it's going to be good for everybody involved if they went and put me in an apartment place like that.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know what this fucking caseworker talking shit about putting me in a nursing home. Well, you got, you're all busted up in the hip and you're falling down the stairs and you broke your neck. Yeah.
Man, they would regret that because you'd be getting the other residents high and having them smoking weed, and they'd be like, "Dad, gummit." You'd be like,
I mean, gee whiz, why did I fall down the stairs, lady? Oh, because somebody neglected to advocate for my fucking landlord to put a handrail on the subbitch after the inspector failed to notice it when he inspected it. Gee, I don't know. Sounds like I might be injured due to somebody's negligence from the housing authority. It's time to file a fucking lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're dealing with some criminal shit that I've uncovered with some of my videos of the bullshit. Uh-oh. Does that mean the show's over? I'm hearing the national anthem. Are we going to switch over to the butterflies or the mosquito races? You remember the black and white signing off, and we watched the mosquito races afterwards.
I do not remember that part.
You know, the black and white TV station would cut off, and then you'd see the test signals, and you'd hear the national anthem.
I've seen it in shows and movies.
Yeah.
I think I came into being just a little, or awareness of TV a little after that stopped.
Yeah. You know, I can remember watching the Kennedy assassination stuff on TV at home when I was a kid.
Oh, dang.
Of course.
This is the 1912 overture, though, I think, not the national anthem.
I've heard it before. Is that Chopin or Beethoven?
I can't remember, but I know it was in Viva Vendetta.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Makes me want to watch V for Vendetta again.
Yeah.
It's inspiring.
Have you seen that movie, Samuel Jackson, Hateful Eight?
I think I saw some of it, and it just wasn't for me.
Oh, yeah, I love the horses and guns and wagons and stuff kind of videos.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, them spaceships just don't do it for me.
Right.
Well, I mean, the Jetsons did, but, you know, after that, it's like, yeah. Let's see, I can watch Bonanza or I can watch Star Trek. Yeah, I was that kid.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was down at, Pocono City? You know where that is, don't you?
I've heard of the Poconos, but I don't know. Is that in Florida?
No, Oklahoma.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Ponca City, it's up there by Oklahoma City or something.
Okay, I know Ponca City is like north of me.
Huh?
I think Ponca City's north of me, I think.
Right,
I've never been there.
Yeah, you're in Tulsa, ain't you?
No, Oklahoma City.
Okie City, okay. Yeah, I was in Okie City for something else here a while back.
Oh, dang.
And one of those weed festival things. It was Cowboy Cup. Yeah, was it Okie City that had the Cowboy Cup?
I can't remember. I think there was something like that. I think my friend John Fraser went to it. And he always had a podcast going.
Yeah, it was a big pot festival for Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my friend John Fraser was there for that.
Mm.
If there's a pot fest nearby, he is at it.
Yeah, I don't know him. I met a YouTuber from Oklahoma, and he invited me down for the Cowboy Cup. I went down for the day. I come back a happy camper. He invited me back down. He had another gig going on at Ponca City.
What's his name?
And here I was, last year, I believe it was, or the year before. I'm delivering Afro Man some apple fritters, and he's busting out some cheeseburgers, and we got high.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to remix that song. 2 apple fritters and a cup of hazelnut. Oh, that was fun.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
Yeah. I can't even see the chat. I ain't even got it turned on.
Greg has visited the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. I just letting you know I'm blind as far as reading the chat.
I got you.
Yeah, usually if I come to a live stream, I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm more here to talk. I don't, now that I figured out that microphone, that I use it, but sometimes it don't translate real good and pisses me off a lot.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
And, I remember that discussion back in the day on the radio. And we were only going to discuss that topic for a couple of days, but it led into a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And we were discussing the decline of the ability of man's ability to communicate with the text message. And pretty soon people will never be talking and stuff, and they'll just be sending messages and popping pictures. And, and I've noticed that, I'm like, man, you go to Walmart and stuff and you say hi to somebody, and, they might groan at you while they're looking at their phone while they're doing their shopping, looking at their phone.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, hello, hey, I'm right here. Can you see me? I bet if I fart, you'll smell me. How about if I run you over? How about if I just run you over with this damn little cart I'm running around and ain't got no fucking horn to honk at you, tell you to look where the hell you're walking when you got your head in the phone shopping at Walmart. Got a handful of soda pops and tater chips about to walk on top of a guy in a shopping cart on Walmart. They're like, hey, you dummy, put the phone in your pocket before you get killed.
Sounds like Walmart's getting dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, Junction City, Kansas, that wheelie round cart there, number 9, I've made complaints about that piece of shit and the defective, faulty, broken fucking steering column on that piece of shit. And it was Christmas time. I was bitching about it. 9 months later, I was still bitching about it the other day.
Sign up to History Hit TV. It's like Netflix, but just for history.
So it's a damn good cart, but somebody needs to put a couple bolts in it or tighten them up or something. But something's loose, and
Make sure you check out the details.
I mean, you got a steering column that has about a 14-inch fucking swivel. And like, I didn't know them carts come with tilt steering. To the left or to the right instead of up and down.
That was funnier than it should have been. I didn't know those carts came in tilt steering. I love it. That's fucking great. I swear, Walmart carts are like the bane of my fucking existence.
Hey.
Like, it doesn't matter which one you grab. One of those wheels is going to be sticking or wiggling around. And you can hear
You
it
got
coming
somebody
down the
bubble
aisle.
gum stuck on it.
Oh, thank God I haven't run into that, actually. Thank God. I would just lose my shit at that point. I'd be like,
hey, you be on the internet a lot, ain't you, Kitty? I've been doing some shopping and I about give up, but I'm trying to find a lift kit for my horse.
a lift kit?
You have a horse?
Yeah, I need a 10-inch lift kit for my horse.
How the? Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, she's stuck on the horse part, but not in the right way. I'm stuck on how the hell do you lift kit a horse?
Well, I mean, you know how these cowboys do lift kits on their trucks?
Yeah, that's a truck.
Right.
With
Well, I want
axles.
to lift kit on my horse.
I know you fucking with me now.
And the city
Well, I'm getting tired of replacing the boots on my heels on my boot for them dragging when I ride.
No city
How
was
short
richer,
is your
more
horse?
powerful, or more
Well, it's not how short my horse is, but how tall am I?
Well,
That my boots
why?
be
Why is
dragged.
that?
My boots be dragged, so I need to lift my horse so I don't wear out the heels of my boot.
I think I'll just keep my feet in the stirrups at that point.
Oh, hey, guess what? I'm signed up for the Longford Rodeo this year. Now, I've rode rodeo 3 times in the past, right?
Right.
And I didn't break my neck.
The eternal city with its
That's good.
eternal chaos.
But this is going to be the first time I rode a bull with a broken neck.
Oh, bro, I don't think you should do that. That's a terrible, terrible idea. That's like just all over Whiplash. Don't do it, my guy. Don't do it.
I was kind of wondering after my first 100 yards on that jet ski, what the fuck was I thinking buying this thing with a broke neck?
when it was
You're gonna be wondering the
inaugurated
same
in
thing when
80
you're on that
AD,
bull, bro.
the
Don't do
festivities
it.
ran for 100
It ain't
days.
worth it. Don't do it.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot lately.
52,000
correct.
gladiators lost their
Yeah.
lives.
Man, I'm in a jam. End of the month, my sandwich maker, she's getting relocated to Leavenworth, Kansas, so she can be closer with baby daddy and baby and stuff.
The capital of the Roman Empire was also the capital
Her
of
daughter
murder,
tried to kill her
manslaughter,
baby,
and fraud.
Oh my God.
and mother got custody, joint custody with the teenage baby daddy.
Cohort is in
Right.
charge of law and order.
She must
Well,
have
anyway,
postpartum or
he
something.
live in Leavenworth, and I just met this girl about 6 months ago, right? I just see how much time they're spending going up and down the fucking highway and all this bouncing around on the kid every other fucking weekend and shit. And it's like, fuck that. Get the fuck out of Junction City. Move up there to Leavenworth and do what you got to do with this baby instead of fucking working 2 goddamn jobs so you can pay rent and have money to go up and down the goddamn highway.
Colosseum, archaeologists are excavating Imperial Rome. They are not interested in palaces and villas.
I was out at my storage shed a while back, and I noticed a sound system for that karaoke DJ and shit. I bought a trailer full of some stuff here a while back, and DJ stuff, and I forgot about it. I said something about it the other day on the internet, and boy came up from New Mexico and bought all that shit, $8,500. So gotta hook a girl up, and so kind of breaks my heart, but I'm gonna be without a sandwich maker come the end of the month. I'll be home making my sandwiches myself.
Right. And it's science. The sandwiches taste better when someone else makes it.
Oh yeah, you know.
It's science. It's for real.
Yeah. I mean, you know. And she's like, okay, as long as you're cooking the dinners and the breakfasts and stuff. I'm like, yeah.
You have to look closely at the pieces.
Yeah, we've been working. I smoked a butt roast the other day. Ooh.
Yum.
It's funny. Instead of rump, I call it butt roast as well. Just because I just want to make it sound worse. Like, here, have some butt meat.
Young man is gifted his beloved.
Yeah. You know, the second time I went out to Eric Brand has this joke. How old's your friend here? Your niece?
I think she's 25. 25.
No,
Oh,
27.
okay.
Oh, 27.
Okay.
All right, my bad. Sorry.
You sounded a little younger.
I the age of my first cousin, and he lives 10 miles from me.
I just, before I told this adult content type of joke,
Oh,
I thought I better check. Anyway,
That's fine.
what do you call a cop that got caught masturbating on the job?
Oh my lord, I can't even guess. I'll let Aaron try to take guess. You got anything?
No.
Pulled pork.
Love it.
Hey, what does a cop and a slinky have in common?
Now lies 8 meters below ground.
What does a cop and a slinky have in common?
Oh man, be careful. I don't want to get in trouble for this one, although it's probably going to be funny as fuck.
Oh, but believe me, I'm not going to throw anything out there that ain't YouTube friendly and get you in trouble or nothing.
All right. Well, it's not so much that, but some people might be like, "That's not very back in the blue," and I'm like, "No offense, but did I ever say that I did?"
Well, I mean, if free speech and silly jokes and shit like that's welcome, we're good, you know.
Right.
Anyway, cop and a slinky, they have nothing in common, but man, they're great fun to laugh at when you push one down the stairs.
Forced people
That's
into
so
narrow,
wrong.
cramped houses.
I heard a slinky and I was like, "Uh-oh."
But the tenants were still forced to
Hopefully nobody gets their feelings hurt too bad. Like, it's all in good fun and bad taste, y'all.
Hey, you know, I think I learned from Eric Brandt that my free speech is protected by the First Amendment. Your feelings are not.
Right. Yeah, usually I don't mind some free speech as long as it's not like if you were on your channel, I wouldn't tell you what you could or could not say. I might be
Okay,
like,
now,
but
you know,
if you get somebody else in trouble, then
no, now let me say this:
Poor
that
have to share accommodation
speech
with
that is
strangers.
threatening,
Communities fall to
violent, slanderous, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
right,
That
right.
is not protected free
many
speech.
such high-rise
Hey,
tenement
Zachariah.
blocks, separated by
Right, yeah, I
narrow
agree with you.
And free speech as well, and its protections in many angles,
This is the
is
beach where
only
Bruce
protected when you're redressing your
they are
government.
Rome's policemen,
So
respected.
me freely speaking to you is not protected so much
Right.
by the free speech.
I actually got it. There was a slight argument last week, actually, and I'm not going to name names because I'm not trying to put them out there
No, I
like
don't
that.
give a fuck, but I mean, yeah, I mean, we're just talking.
One of the traders
No,
has
I
been
mean, just
watering
well,
the
we
wine,
are live, so
which
I don't want him to think I'm saying
but
like
has
mean
also
things
been
about it.
cheating on the tax.
But I
Well, I
think he's
mean,
having a
I
bad
ain't
day,
hiding
Bruce
nothing.
intends to find this villain
and he
and
was
send
saying
him
some
to the
stuff that wasn't really
Colosseum as
appropriate for
lion
my
and
channel. It could get me shut down. And I
Right.
was like, and we were asking like, please don't say that here. And he was saying
The
that, you know,
history
he
of
was
Rome
acting like
is
we
written
infringed on
in
his
blood.
First Amendment rights, which
Legend has
your,
it that the city
your rights
began
don't get to
the
trample
crime
someone else's
with the
because
Yeah,
if it's my
yeah,
channel, I'd be the one in trouble, not him.
yeah. I mean,
on the banks of the river
you know,
Tiber.
free speech is not protected on YouTube, and in some channels, free speech is not always welcomed.
The tale begins with the
Right.
Trojan
And people have a
Pertaining to
right to speak, but
what
people
you're
also have a
freely
right not to
descendants
speaking.
hear
of
it.
Romulus and Remus
Yeah,
were
I mean,
abandoned on the banks of the river.
I mean, there's people there that, you know, if you say something about fucking the police, they'll kick you the hell up out of there.
Right. But I mean,
I've
but yeah,
had
free
a
speech is
couple
supposed
of
to protect us from being thrown in
channels.
jail for our opinion.
And named the new
I've had a
settlement.
couple of channels that they booted me, but I addressed them, and they just said, yeah, you know, Rob, you know, it's okay to have an open mind. Maybe we, your 2 cents is welcomed here.
Atlantic Ocean to the Black
Yeah.
Sea.
You know, although at first I might have shocked a few people, like, well, that wasn't nice. Well, you know, I wasn't aiming to be nice.
Roman builders
Yeah.
erected splendid cities.
You know, I mean, if you're offended, maybe you should leave.
Their Roman
I don't know.
Well, I always try to be chill in other people's channel because it's
Well,
kind of
I
like
mean,
everything
hey,
is bigger and more.
you know, when I come to your chat, it ain't no different than I come knock on your door and sit down in your living room with a cup of coffee and smoke a cigarette and visit.
Here,
exactly. And so, like, if I go to someone else's house, you know, I try to be careful, like, not being just totally out there in what I say. Like, I'll say it at my house, but I'll try not to do anything that's going to get them in trouble. Because my right to speech should not get you in trouble. That's not fair.
Yeah. I mean, if you come over to my house and start talking about blowing up a building in Oklahoma,
right? Yeah, that's just not appropriate. Yeah, that's not appropriate.
Yeah, hey, Kitty. Speaking about Tim, did you know that I've been out and had beer and ate cheeseburgers with Tim McVeigh before the bombing?
I have to admit, I would like to veer away from this topic so that like nobody freaks out on me.
But shards.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I just, you know, sharing an
that would definitely
experience.
be an interesting story to hear later, but just knowing my luck, somebody's going to freak out at that, and I'm going to be like, whoa.
In antiquity.
Yeah, I mean,
if he said before, it means he didn't know about it. It's not like he did it after. But like, I just want to catch backlash for that one.
Oh well, I mean,
like I don't mind hearing the story, or like some other time when we're like more prepared for it. Like that would be like the topic of conversation. Like, hey, who's the weirdest person, or what's the weirdest meeting you've ever had? You know, and that could be it. Like if it's the stream is prepared for that content, then it's okay.
It ain't nothing to have a big show over or anything like that.
Well, no, but I mean, other people, I could be like, yeah, I met the Backstreet Boys when I was like 15, you know, things like that. Like, it's just like, it could be celebrity, it could be just weird encounter of somebody, you know, whatever. And, you know, like that.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What's going on, Donnie?
per dire alla moderna le etichette che hanno portato, cioè indicazione scritta con informazione molto complessa,
Oh, come on,
sia
baby girl.
l'informazione del peso a vuoto
Come
o
on, load up.
basso, il peso del
All right, go
contenuto,
ahead.
il nome del
I can't remember
commerciante,
now.
il
Fuck.
controllo fiscale, il controllo che ha fatto lo Stato
Oh
sul
yeah.
trasporto
So
di
like
questo
at some point
materiale,
maybe we can do a
che
stream where
anche con
like
la
we can
datazione
talk about our
consolare,
weirdest like
cioè
run-in with
abbiamo
somebody, like
un'informazione precisa
celebrity or
di
not,
chi
you
ha
know,
portato queste
whatever.
anfora,
You
Like,
see
dove
the
sono
moon up
venute
there?
e in che
oh,
anno.
that is nice. My phone will not pick that up for shit. Like my phone would be like,
Mine
nope,
too.
The archaeologists are
that is
working on a
nice.
huge puzzle.
Very pretty.
The shapes of the
It makes
fragments
me want to go outside and
and their
see the moon.
inscriptions reveal that most of the amphoras contain olive oil from the province
Oh,
of
I
Hispania
used to
Vallecas
joke
in
like
southern Spain.
early in life that I was
Today's
a weird
Andalusia.
cat. I made it up to be funny, so I was like meow,
Not
meow, meow,
far from Monte
meow, just to be
Testaccio,
stupid.
Rome's
like,
docks.
Come on, Diamond.
Here, the amphoras were unloaded
like a
from
weird
cargo
cat.
vessels.
That might be a cute cartoon. Oh, it's real sad. Oh,
Directly
Tokyo
behind the
Trekker
docks
says
was
it's
the
real
port
sad
where
that
this
nowadays you
endless
can't
stream
say
of goods was
you
stored.
used to listen or watch or appreciate someone who got canceled today.
Some of the
So someone will
warehouses are
boot
still
the
standing
platform.
today,
I think it depends on
squeezed into the
who.
narrow space
Because there's some
between
people that
Rome
are
and
kind of
modern Rome.
cancel worthy, although sometimes they don't get it. But like
Hey,
there's but like Dave Chappelle, like I don't think he should get canceled. I mean, I can understand people not
The
being
area
happy
is
with him,
not
but they
open
can
to
just
the
not
public.
buy his tickets,
But
you
Jose
know.
Remasal
But
lives in
like I wouldn't mind telling people I love Dave Chappelle. I haven't watched him recently, but man, my early 2000s was my humor is helped molded by that man.
Come on,
This
dog.
is
Get
the
in here.
hilarious of a vast trade
I'm
center,
sorry.
which once supplied the city with all manner of goods.
But I feel bad he got
In
kicked
these
off a
vaults,
platform. Poor
wholesalers
thing.
stored grain, oil, and wine.
But hey, at some
and
point,
other
hey,
commodities.
Tokyo Trekker, if you want to follow me on
Roma è una
Twitter or whatever, you
città
can.
molto grande
And maybe if you want
nell'antichità,
to like come hang
ma
out
che
and
si
live stream at
trova
some
a
point,
una
that would be
trentina di
totally cool.
chilometri del mare.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
Dal
think I
mare,
vaguely never
tramite
seen
il
you on
Tevere,
like a
sono
live
stato
stream somewhere. I
portati
think
tutti i
Raquel told me about
prodotti
you, I
fino a
think.
qua.
So I went and
E
like
qua
checked y'all
sono i
out. I don't
grandi
know if I said anything, but I gave the
magazzini
stream a like. It was
dove è
like
stato
sometime
depositato,
last week.
scaricato tutto quello
Cookie.
I
materiale
say,
per creare
Huh?
tutta la
it's some
città
real interesting times now, you know, with
della regione
Alright.
dell'impero
things that
romano,
happen like with Alex Jones and Jesse
dalla Siria
Ventura and Donald Trump getting raided.
all'Inghilterra fino
Oh,
alle
that's wild shit.
You know,
From Spain
when
came the
you think
popular
about it,
garum, which most of
The
us
well,
IRS
don't
hiring
use.
thousands of
It
more
was a fermented
fucking
fish
agents and
sauce
having them
that
armed to
served
the
as a
teeth.
spice
Like,
for
what the
many Roman
fuck?
dishes.
now here's
Workers
something.
repacked this
You know,
expensive
we
liquid
already
with
know that
water.
our government regulates how many gallons of water we flush with,
Wine amphoras were used
What?
over
right?
and over, but amphoras for
Well,
Yeah,
can
beer
you
well,
imagine
apparently
the day
not.
they regulate how many squares of paper you can wipe with?
deve essere molto
I'd never heard that
vivace
one.
perché bisogna
But wow, I mean,
pensare che le
it sounds like
navi che
something they would
arrivano fino a
do.
qua erano
Oh
piccole,
yeah.
That was something I
come
remember my
i
dad
navi
saying, and you
arrivavano
know
lì,
what?
erano di qua,
I'm like Mr.
qua erano
Harriman.
scaricati con l'aiuto delle gru e i prodotti erano
It's
immersi
just crazy.
I don't really use my
But as
Instagram much,
trade and
Tokyo
profits
Trekker,
boomed,
and I
so
got
did
rid of my
swindling,
Discord.
smuggling,
And
and fraud.
Raquel talked me into getting Guilded instead, which is basically like Discord.
These
But
warehouses belong to Petronius. He deals
well,
in
we'll
anything
I
that
don't
will
know.
bring a profit, mostly oil and wine.
I don't know.
Why
Like,
are
I
you
don't know. I might be easy to
trying?
find on.
Mostly where
I
it
might be
gets
easy
his
to be find me on TikTok or not TikTok. Sorry. Well, I mean, unless you have TikTok, that works.
Me.
But
Why
I
are
don't
you
use my
trying on me?
Instagram much. But I think if you type in my
For
name
some years now,
into
Petronius has forced his
uh
clerk to fiddle the accounts
Vampire
with
Kitty.
falsified documents.
oh yeah, if you type in my name on Instagram, you might find it. It's gonna be like a blue and like goldish picture with like me in it. I'll be right back. Ooh, I need to move around a little bit. I've been sitting too long, so my legs are like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I still remember one of my first live streams I seen you. You were doing some work on a car. I said, yeah, this girl rocks.
Yeah, like my mom. My mom probably could work on a car. She knows everything about cars, pretty much.
Monte Testaccio is testimony to the fact that on rural estates, countless slaves worked. Their labor enabled a small Roman upper class
Well,
to lead.
I think I'm going to fade out here and
Yeah.
try to catch a little bit of shut eye.
Roman tax officials rigorously controlled the flow of tax revenue.
Kind of overdid it. I was out on the jet ski for a couple hours late this evening and wait for it to cool down. And
But valuable information about the
I'm getting back in shape after laying around from that coronavirus a lot, you know.
Questo monte è una mostra
Man,
del potere.
geez.
Viene
Of course,
considerato che
you know what? We still got the viruses and we still got more shots to get.
di Roma, il tributo
And
pagare.
gee whiz, and now they got this other thing with the monkeypox or something going around.
Di portare via i cocci di qua, perché
Yeah.
alla fine sarebbe stato distrutto questo simbolo del potere di Roma.
I don't know, some crazy shit, crazy days.
connected the Roman provinces.
Let's see,
Most of the tribute
that might be a politician with
olive oil and fish sauce from
Is that your
Spain.
avatar with the Bill of
Wine
Rights
and
on
grain
it? Yes,
from
that is
Sicily.
mine. Yes, that's the gold part. Because in the tiny picture, it looks like a gold thing. But yes, that's the Bill of Rights and the Oklahoma flag, I believe. So,
Tax officials must
currently 4,000 votes. Yes, that is me. I may have a Twitter. I have to make a Twitter. I don't like Twitter.
carefully noted so that nothing could be pilfered.
But yeah, you go. I don't check Instagram very much, but go ahead and send me an invite if you like. I'll be right back.
For a
All
long
right,
time.
Kitty. Well, I'm going to tap out. You have a good night, girl.
But until now,
Oh, okay. Well, lots of hugs.
All right, peace.
Meow.
Nice meeting you, Aaron.
Nice meeting you too.
now Drusus
All right.
has different information. Someone has denounced Petronius for failing to pay.
I suppose we can invite Tokyo Trekker if he just wants to hang out.
Seals on the amphoras
Yeah.
away.
I only saw him for like a couple of minutes on someone else's stream last week. I think it was Raquel because I think Raquel was also on that stream, but I just kind of gave it a like and I had to go. Tokyo Trekker, I was running for office. I did not make it through the primaries, and I gotta admit, I was so tired of that shit. I couldn't wait for it to just be fucking over. It was so bad. Like, it's so corrupt. I couldn't wait to get out. I was like, God help me.
Oh man.
So much. I do have to
red-handed.
update my Instagram.
All
I
you can
forgot
do is
about that. Because everything else I put that I'm former candidate, so not
From
current. I don't
Ostia,
think I
you
updated
could
my
have left
Instagram
Rome
on that.
forever.
I'll have to fix that. I'm
You're
sure
a
I'll fix
meanie.
it
The city's seaport was located 30 kilometers.
Let me
from
go
the
find
city
my.
gates. Docking
Oh,
at
here's my
Ostia,
Instagram.
were ships from every corner of the Mediterranean,
Hold on. Here
though
we go.
some never reached their
I'm trying to get my thing on it.
destination.
There we
Shown
go.
by a sensational
Ow!
discovery in
Can you stop biting me? Stop.
Your mic is sensitive. Damn, girl.
Sorry.
Anyway, hello, Tokyo.
Ow!
Hey, I think I lagged out for a second.
already.
Oh, there you are, though. You're sounding a little more
As
you.
it surely attracted anyone seeking
Awesome.
to start a new
How's it
life
going?
abroad.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, glad to have you, darling.
2,000
You
years
should-
ago,
like,
Pisa
you can
was
be
a
on camera if you
Mediterranean
want.
port.
Look at it. Look at it.
I
Actually,
saw
I don't have my.
I saw you.
I don't have
You
my-
ain't bad looking.
Kilometers in.
Thanks. Yay.
You're like,
Actually, no,
okay.
I don't have my
Construction workers
camera paired up right now. So
Roman
Oh,
port
okay,
during
fair enough.
excavations for a new
Yeah.
railway
I'm trying to figure
system.
out how to update my Instagram.
Pumps prevent
Oh, okay,
excavations
let's see.
That's
Edit
your request.
profile.
as the archaeologists had to
Create an
work
avatar.
around.
No, thank you. Let's see. Web address. Yeah, that website's down now, so that's bye
The
bye.
muddy ground kept the
So,
air
let's
away from the
see.
timbers, thus preserving entire Roman ships
Really?
and their cargoes.
Really?
Should get into an
Hey.
argument with the cat.
Questo scavo fornisce molti dati in proposito ed è quello della quotidianità
no, I wasn't trying to do
della
that.
gente che viveva sulle navi, dei marinai.
Durr.
Sono soprattutto gli oggetti che queste
Okay,
persone
so it's not letting
utilizzavano
me
che
fix some of this,
a
apparently.
mio parere sono molto importanti. Sono gli zoccoli di legno,
yeah, a couple years ago, I got booted off of Twitter because I was making not really jokes, but having a public disagreement with the politician, and she apparently reported me.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I called her out on a lot of her
For the
BS.
archaeologists, this discovery in Pisa was uniquely
Hey,
lucky.
can you stop
The conditions have rarely been so ideal for preserving materials such as wood that readily decay.
Persian, stop.
Along with
Former
amphoras from the
Oklahoma
ship's
candidate.
cargo, the archaeologists
I did not realize
discovered
this entire time that my
mud
Instagram had the word
that found
candidate spelled
nowhere
wrong. I'm
else.
kind of pissed. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoopsie.
A piece of leather, perhaps from a sailor's kit.
Fucking annoyed now. Like that went totally unnoticed. Shit. Oh no, I did not. Oh wait, no, it worked out. Okay.
Ow. Well, I'm probably gonna go too because it's already 6:30.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
I'm
In the mud
sorry.
of the harbour,
Well, it's
the
okay.
archaeologists
Well,
have
well, we
begun
can
to
say
release
goodbye
the
to the
hull
stream. Like
and
I mean, I'll still be here. Like after we hit in broadcast.
They owe their
but-
discovery to a
But
tragic
it'll give us a
Okay.
chance to say goodbye to
The ship
everyone.
must
We
have
love
reached port
everybody.
safely when it
Lots of hugs.
capsized
Yeah.
and
Well,
sank in a storm.
y'all go check out Aaron and Tokyo Tracker.
In the
One
boat's
last-
hold, the archaeologists